Alright, let's see if we're live here. Let me get the link. Alright, so we should be all set up now. So we're starting a little late. We got a minute left in the first quarter. The Colts have the ball. They're looking to hit the right fold, but they miss. It's going to be 3rd and 2. They're down 7 points. They're down a touchdown right now. Let's see if they can come back from this. I did miss the first 4 or 5 minutes of the quarter, so we'll have to see how it goes from here. He's got his right fold again if he wants to hit it. Yep, he's going to hit it. Let's see if he can make this defender miss. Nope. Okay, good tackle. 41 yards. That's going to be a big 3rd down conversion as they're chasing the lead right now. He's going to drop back. Looks like the O-line missed his blocks. He's going to go to the tight end at the sideline for a few yards. From what I've seen so far, it looks like they're moving the ball pretty well. I mean, both teams are very solid. I think I read before that the Colts are on a pretty heavy winning streak right now. They haven't lost in a while. And the Browns, I mean, we know the Browns just are a good team. All right, he's going to take his LOS, hitting a good juke and then getting a block for the first down. Pretty good turning a 4-yard play into a first down as we go into the second quarter. He's going to snap the ball and try and do a quick JP, but it's missed. 2nd and goal from the 9. Looks like they're setting up a VC play here. Maybe something to... Oh, nope, they're getting one of their players on the field. Someone's going to have to bench. Let's see where he goes in. Is he playing O-line? If he is, he's not doing a very good job. Alright, so it's going to be 2nd and goal, finally resuming again. The O-line looks like he's awake, but the QB's running in circles. Okay, so they're P-clocked again, so I guess we're going to wait another 20 minutes. Yo, he can sense the aura MVP. He just knows. Let me fix my mic. It should be a little better. Oh, can you? If you can see it, I didn't even know that. Alright. So P-clock's running out. They're going to snap it. He's looking for the same play. They went back to the same play that they just ran. And this time, with a DB on it, they still are able to get the JP. It's funny because the last play they tried that and there was no DB and he just dropped it. But now he can get covered. So, I don't know, man. But touchdown, so they're going to tie it up, I guess. Let's go. 14-14. And the Browns will get the ball back at the very beginning of the second quarter. I have a feeling this is going to be a high-scoring game. All right. They're going to field it and take it out. Getting some good blocks. He's looking for the gap. And he jumps and gets hit stick. I don't know how I'm feeling about going for those jumps, but it is what it is. It is 2%. All right, he's going to snap it. He's got a good amount of time. His left fold's there. Yep, he's going to go for it. And a fake kneel out of bounds. I guess. Don't ask me. 1st and 15. They're going down the field pretty quick here. Once again, he's got a bunch of time in the pocket. And as I said, he gets sacked. I don't know. He stepped up and then stepped right into the DB, or the DE. 2nd and 29. Pump fakes. Ooh, what does he have here? He doesn't have much deep. And it's swatted. Okay. That could have been a hit. He needs to put a little bit more on it, but 3rd and 29. We're going to need a good amount of yards for that. And he gets it over the top. Wow, that's a gutsy play. But it'll work out. 1st and 15. 4 minutes left. And we're going to hit a lag spike. He's rolling right. He's going to lob it over the middle, and we're going to lag again. I don't know if that's me or the server or what, but it might be me. What's weird is I think the stream's fine. Okay, yeah. It might be the server. Because I think my stream's doing perfectly fine. My stream, maybe not. Maybe it's the internet too. Well, we're doing our best here. 3rd and 15. Dropping back. They need something here. They need at least 7 yards, but they're going to go for the lob, and it's going to get swatted again. Man. The Colts are pretty disciplined when it comes to the swats. I know a lot of people that are going to be ego-clicking there, so. All right, we're going to get 3 points out of that. The field goal's good. 17-14. We're still lagging. I'm really not sure what to do about that. He's hitting the midfold. 24 yards. Man, I'm seeing very little action here. This is a slow game. He's got midfold again, or right fold. 40-yard gain. They're moving down the field. Neither team has issues getting down to the red zone. He's stepping up and stepping back. He loves that step up. He's going to hit his LOS. He's going to get 7. Are they going to go for another left streak JP? They're definitely talking about something. Gonna have to snap it quick. What's he got? And it's grabbed by Dev. That's a good play. I'm not gonna lie, for a second it looked like it got past him. But man, that 44, I don't know if that's the LOS. He kind of cloned that route a little bit. I don't know if that was intentional or not. But that clone kind of brought the DB over. All right, so the Browns are going to get a new set of downs, up 3 from the 29, 1st and 15. He's got his shorts if he wants to take them, and he's going to throw right into double coverage, and it's going to be picked off. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure what the thought process was. I gotta stop judging these players. It happens, you know. It's an intense game. It's AFC Championship. The Super Bowl's on the line. It happens. 1st and 15. Good blocks from the O-line. He's got a good pocket, and he can wrap around. Very nice. He's got his mid-fold if he wants it, his left fold as well. And instead he goes tight end. Oh, a nice juke. And a free first down, and he's going to knee it. So we're under 2 minutes here in the first half. They're going to try and at least tie it. And he hits his tight end. Him and his LOSs and tight end, they have some good chemistry. Like, they always know where to go. I mean, it's bare minimum, but it's something. 2nd and 3. Oh, he's going to hit his left streak. And he honestly beams it. I'm not going to lie. He throws it a little bit inside away from that deep. And he's able to just barely get it. I'm not sure if that could have been swatted, but a really good play, and they're going to take the lead off of that. You know, I haven't seen the Browns score yet since I started the stream, and that was 7 minutes ago. So they're going to have to get something going here. They have a minute. They have a minute 24, so they got some time. The only thing is they need a touchdown to take the lead. A field goal won't do it. He's backed up in his end zone. Some good blocks. And he's just going to toss it. And it's picked off, but a lucky little, what's that called? Little boost out of bounds. 2nd and 15. He's got the mid-fold. He's going to take it. And Schloke just is a bot, apparently. You got to attack that, bro. Touchdown Colts. Let's go. Third down, minute 4 seconds. Yeah, Schloke is getting clowned in the VC. I know that for a fact. All right, can we get it going, please? Brother. Alright. So it looks like they're ready. They're going to get back to playing. And we get an MM mid-play. So. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. I guess touchdown Browns, I guess. But, geez, that seemed under. I don't know if the Colts DBs just both missed or if that was just a perfect beam. It looked... the one guy swatted. He might have needed to dive or something, but the Browns will reclaim the lead. It only took them a couple plays, but they did it. I guess that P clock was much needed. They're back in rhythm. That's going to take them up by 3 points. And the Colts are going to get a little less than a minute to try and answer. 1st and 15. Quick snap. He's holding on to the ball. He's got his right fold. He's going to take it. Perfect ball for 51 yards. Wow, good play. They're going to let the clock run. They're probably going to try and drain it as much as they can. Pump fakes. He might look mid-fold here. And he gets... that was almost grounding, but he gets saved by the goalpost. 2nd and 15, 13 seconds left. They're probably going to try and use up all the clock here to not give the Browns a chance. They're going LOS. We'll see if we get a timeout. Yep. 4 seconds left. Are they going for the tie here? I think that would make more sense. We will see. Third and 4. 4 seconds left. They're going for it. All right. Clock's going to expire. And he finds his man. Who's that? Number 8. Let's see what his username is. Mods with the touchdown. That was a very beautiful route. And, I mean... pretty much a pre-fire too. He hit it right as he was breaking out of that route, so that must have been planned. But we're gonna have a missed kick, so their 4-point lead turned into a 3-point lead, and that could be big down the stretch. Because obviously, if you do the math, now they only have a field goal lead versus the Browns needing a touchdown to go up. So we'll see how it affects. Still a whole another half of play, but they're going to get the ball back and start right away. No halftime. Mid-folding. And he knees for 19 yards. I have a feeling they're going to try and up the tempo here, play a little bit faster pace. It's always good to grab some momentum at the beginning of the half by doing that, so see what happens. He's got mid-fold if he wants it. He's going to wait a little bit on that. And he's going to throw a burger to Schlope. So, and the Browns get the ball back instantly. Man, what a pick, but I mean, I don't know what are the thought processes there. I gotta see. MVP, you must be watching this really delayed. Because you keep commenting about what's happening like 3 minutes after it happens. But anyway. Alright, they're going to throw it short. Hit stick for 8 yards. Let's see if the Browns can reclaim the lead here. It's going to hit right fold. Very good ball. That's a really awkward one to fit in there between the deep and short, but he fit it, so. Alright, dropping back. He's got some good time here. He could hit his LOS. He hits, and he does. Okay, 9 yards. Just got to keep it moving. Keep the ball moving, and you're doing just fine. Alright, he's looking left fold. Oh, and an unnecessary dive leads to an incomplete pass. So 3rd and 6. Now they are close enough to where they would get to go for it out in 4th, but it doesn't matter anyway because they just got the first. Is he going to loft it over? Nope, he's just going to chuck it to LOS again. 8 yards. 2nd and 7. He's going to drop back and roll right. Some good blocks out of the O-line. And throws it right to the MLB. Alright, we're going to watch this. That's going to be Mods again with a big play. Man, I need to look at these stats real quick. Passer. 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. 4 touchdowns, 3 picks. Yeah, man. I mean, I can't quite call it a burger battle, but because there's a lot more touchdowns, but man, are we seeing some rough interceptions. 1st and 15, he's going to look for some jukes, and he's going to get some extra yards out of that, I guess. 12-yard gain. 2nd and 3. Is he going to do his little special step up? Yes, he is. A pump fake, or a play action, I should say. He's got mid-fold again. And he goes LOS. First and 15. Alright, gonna catch the mid-fold. 29 yards. Alright, 27-yard touchdown. And that'll extend their lead. Let's see if they can go up by another point and make it a 10-point. And they do. 10-point lead. Browns getting it back. Ooh, and sacked. Man, the momentum's shifting here. It was feeling like the Browns were the better team, just struggling a little bit. But now the Bears are looking, or the Colts are looking pretty good. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 24. If they get the stop here, that's going to be pretty big. He's rolling right. He's got his blocks. He's got Schloke. And he throws another pick. You got to lead that outside more next time. Another rough turn of events here for the Browns. He's got to lead that out more and a little bit higher, but it's all good. Now we got the Bears taking over again, up by 10. They have genuinely taken over the second half. We have not seen much life from the Browns, so let's see if it's going to continue that way. He's stepping up, and there's another dart to Slendy. Luckily, the tackle's made, so it's not going to be a touchdown, but it is at the 1, so it's probably going to be a touchdown. He likes to go to 33 here, but instead they're going to do a halfback stretch. Now, you don't see that very often in Football Fusion. He gets skinny along the right side and dodges the defenders coming up the middle, and he dives in. Smart play. All right, that's going to extend their lead. They're going to be up by 15 points. And now you're really wondering, what is it going to take from the Browns? Luckily, they have about a minute left until they can start to go forward. They can fourth it and try and put up some more points. But for now, they just need to waste the clock and score. Man, these are some rough routes. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame this QB right now. I don't know what routes these receivers are running. They're kind of confusing me with their timing. 1st and 15. Yeah, I mean, I don't... That's a good hit. That Fold's been carrying today. Alright. Are they going to do one more play? Yep. As the third quarter expires, so they can score here. Ooh, the O-line barely gets that block off. He's got right corner. And he's just going to throw it out to save the play. All right, as we enter the fourth quarter, this is where it gets a little interesting now, because if they score, they can go for it. Like I said before, they're down by, what's that, 7? Oh, they're down 17, so they're going to need three scores here as we hit a lag spike. But I guess while we were lagging, they hit a 34-yard completion, so they're gonna get it from the 4. They're going to need 2 touchdowns and a field goal at a minimum from here. Let's see if they can get their first one. And it's just a little bit high. Second and goal. Dialing up some kind of EC play. And they're going to do the same thing to the right side, and this time the wide receiver times it correctly. And they get the touchdown while calling fourth. So they're bringing it into a more manageable range. Still not an easy comeback here, but they've got time. As long as they make this kick, and they don't. So it's going to be an 11-point game, which means the minimum is going to be a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and then another field goal on top of that. So let's see what happens here. They got it set up right away, 1st and 25. Let's get a good angle of this. Ooh, man, I'm really not liking what this Browns receiving core is doing. I'm sorry, I have no clue what they're running. Like they're stopping at random points and just standing in the DB zones. I just don't get it. They did, like, that's just, why do we have the LOS and tight end playing 10 yards under the first down line? But anyway, the Bears are going to get the ball back, and they might try and seal it here. they're not very happy in chat. LOS is going to get it. They're going to get some blocks. Ooh. Good saving tackle there. If he got that edge, he would have been gone for the touchdown. He had the blocks. 2nd and 7 from the 8. It's not likely they get a first down. It's going to look to be a touchdown. 8-yard touchdown. Let's go. Who's that going to be on the left side? It's going to be VX Rail with the touchdown, as they extend their lead to 17 once again. And now it'll be 18. This game is slipping away, guys. The Browns are not helping themselves. Alright, they're going to start from 20. They got to be a little bit patient here. They've got time, as long as they take advantage of the fourths. He's got Schloke down the middle. He's going to need to lead that midfold. He almost hit that. He did have the midfold if he would have cut back, but he wanted the touchdown, so I understand it. 2nd and 15. He's got Falco down the middle. Once again, he's got to hit that midfold. Okay, that'll work too. Got about the same yardage out of that. It's a good throw. All right, 1st and 15. 3.5 minutes left. He's got Schloke, and he's going to look for it. I think that's green. Yep. Ooh, almost bodied out, but he got his toe in. 45-yard touchdown. All right, so it's getting interesting in here. Still got 3 minutes 15, and now they're down 12. Let's see if they can make that 10. And a missed QSL. That's all right, though, because they're going to go for it on 4th. It is only 12 points. That is only 2 touchdowns. So, if they score here. Now, I'd like to see the LOS and tight end not stop way short this time. I'd love to see them actually run for the first down. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the scheme is that they're trying to run on 4th and 25. They're going to need to go back in the lab on that one. I don't know what they're thinking there. That's the 2nd time they've done that. 1st and 15 for the Bears again. The Browns really need to get some pressure. And, okay, the tight end saves that little sideline route by diving. 2nd and 12. Now, it looks like they're going to burn as much clock as they can without milking. Fake handoff. Oh! Almost picked by the safety, but number 8 is going to get it. I think is that Mods? Mods is going to save the day, I think. 1st and goal. And they're going to hit a quick screen. Or quick bubble. They just need 2 yards here. I'd be thinking O-line handoff, especially with only one guy there, but... And a 2-yard loss. Okay. The Browns are not giving up. They're showing some fight here. As we're getting close to 2 minutes. We'll see if the Browns can make one more stand, which would be very big. Because they're only down 2 touchdowns right now. And if they can hold them to a field goal, it'll be a little bit better. And they do. Okay, let's see if they take their field goal. Nope, they're going for it. They want to seal the deal right here. I don't blame them. Now, honestly, I'd just be going with the O-line handoff here. You had 4 plays to do it. I would have done it at least one of them. All right. All right, and he hits his left streak on a little out slant, if that's what that was. Yes, Slendy. He goes to the back of the end zone and then cuts out. Worked pretty well. So let's see. After this kick, it'll be 55. So that's going to be 19 points. Is that 19 points that they are now down by as they get the ball back? $19 points in a minute and 30. We've seen it done before. But we're going to need some smarter routes from these Browns receivers. They are not helping their QB out at all. Yeah, I mean, that streak's just got to hit the midfold there. It's like they've never played the game together before. They're just, like, not finding the gaps. They're not finding the openings. They're just running, like, right on, like, almost like allowing themselves to be manned. And the QB throws it over his head. He did have it, though. Now, if I'm the Browns, like, you got to be taking deep shots, but at the same time, you just got to get the ball down the field, even if it takes a few plays, because you have a minute here, and you're going to be fourthing anyway. Oh, boy. Yeah, man, I was just saying that the receivers aren't helping, but now it's the QB just missing shit, too. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. It's definitely the QB too. But also, if you look at that, he could have had that midfold like 40 times this game that he just decided not to. And I also blame the receivers because Schloke like refuses to run the mid comeback, except for that play apparently. Like this is not an easy fit, and he just continues that streak. Like neither of those streaks had it. Like, yeah, man, it's just. They got to be on the same page. They're just not. Left fold. We're going to lag. Oh, did I predict it? We lagged a little bit, but the left fold was there. Yep. All right. So it's going to be, what's that? 7 plus. So 12 points now. As we make the kick. All right, let's see. They got some life now. 12 points. They're going to go for it. Now, please, LOS and tight end, don't just stand at the 40-yard line looking like idiots. Please. And please, Streaks, hit a comeback if it's there. My goodness, the LOS is still just standing like being a useless twig. Like, all right. I guess we're just tossing it. And it works. 75-yard touchdown. All right. I mean, by any means necessary. All right. If they score here, I mean, either way, they need a touchdown. So the extra point's not going to matter as much. Yeah, man, this is one of those games where you just remember like how dumb Football Fusion is. But it's also great, you know? All right. They need 6 points, which means they just need to score. And they can tie it and go for the win. Yeah, bro. You got it, Saints. If you guys make the bowl, you're definitely beating either of these teams. Oh wait, that's a beam. Timeout. I thought that was over. Holy. Wait a second. Holy. Yo. I'm not gonna. I really thought that was over. But. That's actually crazy. Now obviously I don't think that was hacks at all, but I can smell a ticket being made just because of if the Bears lose this. So they gotta score with 5 seconds. I'm not gonna say anything just yet. 5 seconds. Snapping it, they gotta get something off quick. He hits it and he scores! No way! Yo. They just did it. Okay, wait. Okay, it's tied up. If they get the kick here, let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, yo. They just did it. They just did it. The Browns may have just punched their ticket to the Super Bowl. No way. All right, wait. We've seen crazier stuff happen. Hold on a second. 2 seconds left. We got a toss coming. Now, we're going to see if the O-line can hit his blocks. He's been doing all right so far. And a timeout battle, apparently, at the end here. Oh, MVP Bowl. My bad. Dude, yeah. This game was like so annoying the whole time, but I'll take that ending. That's a good ending. The Browns really did that comeback. This is what I appreciate about Football Fusion, like the whole fourth down thing, like after you score. Oh, but he's pressured. He gets the throw off. Is that? Oh, that's not going to be enough. Wait. Okay, yeah. Man, that we could have seen a pop-up, but that's going to do it. The MVP Bowl, the first team to make it this season is going to be the Cleveland Browns. All right, let's see these stats real quick. All right, so Airtime Boy, he had 5 picks, but the 9 touchdowns were enough to make up for it. So receivers, Dev, Slendies, yeah, they carried the game. I'm not going to lie. Mods had a few. 4 touchdowns each here. Yeah, man, crazy ending to the game. Browns make the MVP Bowl. And I guess you guys can catch up later with MVP to see the Panthers and Saints, to see who's going to get the Browns in the MVP Bowl. Now, all I can say before I go is I would not want to be an Indianapolis Colt right now. In fact, I wouldn't open up MVP Discord for at least a couple hours. But God bless.